everyone. Sorry, in general, we can't open a kitchen at the moment. I hope you're all staying well and safe at home. But in the meantime, myself and Holly were going to do the occasional dish just to show you some simple things that you can use. Hopefully you have in your dry store and fridges. Make use of it and enjoy some cooking during these times. And today we're going to be doing a tinned bean and goat's cheese and herb salad. So I hope you enjoy. So for this salad, we are using, I had some black beans in a tin, but again, you can use chickpeas, haricot beans, butter beans, anything dried or in a tin. Just make sure they're soaked overnight if they're dried. I'm using spring onions, again, red onions, shallots, anything you can get hold of, and some herbs. We've got some basil here, parsley and dill, which I got hold of last week, chopped down and froze. So if you do have get hold of any fresh herbs, do chop them down and freeze them so that they last longer. We've got some sun-dried tomatoes in a jar. They, again, if you can't get hold of any fresh tomatoes, but all of these ingredients can be substituted or completely taken away. I've got dried chili flakes. If you don't like chili, again, you do not need them. And we've got some frozen peas and frozen broad beans. Goat's cheese, use feta if you prefer, and some artichoke hearts from a jar if you happen to have any, and some fresh fennel. And then some olive oil and pepper just for the dressing. And any mixed leaf you have, I've got rocket, anything you can get would be fantastic, and a lemon or lime if you can't get hold of lemon. Okay, so to start with the spring onions, red onions or shallots, I'm just going to trim them down a tiny bit, and we're going to roast these in a pan quite quickly with some fresh lemon, salt, and that's it, which will make a nice dressing as well. But it's just to wilt these down a tiny bit. So for me, I'm just going to do these into about 3. So once the spring onions are chopped up, we're just going to put them all in a hot pan with olive oil and just let them get a tiny bit of colour and just cook down a tiny bit. You add a little bit of salt, and then just leave them there for a minute just to gain a bit of colour. And whilst we're letting that cook, I have zested the lemon. So in a mixing bowl, you put your tinned beans, your lemon zest, your peas, broad beans, anything you can get hold of, your mixed leaf, or rocket in this case, dried chili flakes, and your herbs. For the rest of the herbs, I'm just going to chop them up. It doesn't matter if they're not fine. You do a rough chop, or you can blitz it and make a herb oil or pesto. But for this, just to keep it simple and quick, we're just going to do a very rough chop. With the rest of the lemon, the whole lemon, cut it in half. And then once these have got, they're starting to get a little bit of colour, just want to add that. Let it cook out. You can chuck the rest of the lemon in just to make sure you don't waste anything. And then you can take that off the heat and let that rest for a minute so it's not too hot, and it will keep cooking. And then for the rest of this, you chop up all of anything else that you're putting in. So you can use fresh tomatoes as well, and anything you are not sure of, you can use courgette. To be honest, this is very versatile, so you can use quite a lot of variety of ingredients. I'm using cherry tomatoes as well, but not many. There we are. And some sun-dried tomatoes. If you have any extra oil from the jar, pour that in. There we are, and the last bit is some fresh fennel, just for texture, and a bit of aniseed as well, if you do like fennel. There we are. And that is nearly ready. Fingers in, just a quick mix together. You can always add more salt, lemon, anything you like. If you prefer one ingredient, then obviously just make it your own salad. And then once that's done, just place it into the bowl. And it's quite a nice salad for this time of year when the sun is shining, and it can go well with some fish or grilled meat or as a main course. It's very healthy and will keep you going. Make sure you don't miss any. And then just to finish off, a bit of black pepper, drizzle of olive oil, and if you have any spare, some extra herbs. I'm picking basil. Anything you have would be great. And there we have it. We have a tinned bean, goat cheese and frozen pea salad. And yes, I hope you enjoy. And if you have any queries or questions, please email me at hattie@chltc.co.uk. And I look forward to seeing you all hopefully in the near future. Take care.